Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Noelle and today we're going to be doing some nail art with Madam Glam on just some tester fingernails. Right now I am naked nailed. I am just doing a strengthening treatment on my nails as we speak. So I am going to be using a few different shades here. I'm going to be using Paws Up, which is this really pretty minty green. And I'm going to be using Hero Turquoise, which is this beautiful turquoise. And then I'm going to be using Glam Element, which I received in my box. And then I will be also using Honeydew, which is this nice seafoamy green. So, with that being said, I'm going to do 3 different kinds of nail art here, and we will just see what we can come up with. I have a little brush and a little dotting tool. I have my palette and some acetone for my brush. I won't be doing a base coat on any of my practice nails. It, in my personal opinion, is not needed. So again, I will just be laying down color. I will be moving that over a little bit and these over just a little bit more. Don't want them too close to that light. So I have this idea that I just want to do some fun kind of colors. What do I want to do? These two seem kind of close, the Paws Up and the Honeydew. So I'm trying to figure out in what instance I want to use those. Okay, let's pick Paws Up because I think this has some glitter in it. So I'm just gonna roll my gel in between my hands like this. Whether that's necessary or not, I'm not quite sure. But I'm excited to see how this looks. Oh yeah, that's pretty. It has like some black glitter in there. I have yet to do another mani. Like I said, I'm just doing a strengthening treatment, not because the gel hurt my nails or anything of sorts. I just do that every now and then for a couple days. So that's Paws Up, and then let's do a nail in the turquoise or Hero Turquoise. I'm excited for this color. I bought just this bottle alone. I am a VIP member, so I always get 50% off, free shipping, all of that, but I saw this color and I was like, I need a good turquoise gel. So, yay! You guys, right before I started filming, somehow I ran my toes into my door jamb and took off 2 of my toes that have gel polish on them, my toenails. My toenails are still intact, but oh my gosh, I thought I was gonna pass out. It hurt so bad. Thank goodness, like I said, it's still my toenails. I definitely have a huge cut on my toe, but nothing that can't be fixed with a little peroxide and some triple antibiotic. So I'm going to go in with a Glam Element here, this gorgeous hot pink, and I just want to get these bases done here, and I'm just trying to apply the light even layer and also trying to pick up anything that could be like excess gel that is on those just for curing purposes, and this does cure for 30 seconds with the LED light, which I believe is one button press. So my toes hurt, but other than that, everything has been going good. This is a set that I did over the weekend, and this is actually what my last manicure looked like on my nails. So it's just this really fun 70s vibe. This is just a press-on practice, but that is what my last manicure was. So again, I am super excited to do some nail art here and show you guys some of what I do. I've had several people ask for some videos when I post in my group. So my group is The Polished Dove on Facebook. My Instagram is The Polished Dove. And then obviously my YouTube is The Polished Dove. With that being said, you guys, Madam Glam did provide a code, which is Dove35 at the link in the description. And that will get you 35% off your entire order. So that is a great deal. And everything like that. So I have thoroughly been enjoying my Madam Glam products. I did a full mani that I filmed, and it is posted with, I believe it was Mysterious and Glam Element, which is the pink, and also my goodness, Nice Instrument. So I wore that for like a week and a half and removed that. And has a little speck of dirt on there. Did that 70s style mani. So I'm just going to set that under the light. I'm not going to turn it on until I do my second coats. So going back in with paws up, I'm not sure exactly how to film these videos, like, so they're not so time consuming yet. So just bear with me as I figure that out. Whether I zoom through the curing time, or what. I've never edited my videos before, other than maybe 1 or 2 times when my dogs barked. So that may be something I have to do again, just to get through these parts that are like the curing and all of that. But you can see that color with the second coat just pops through even more. I just love that freaking pink. Oh my goodness. Okay, we'll get that curing again. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm gonna just wipe my tray off where I wiped that little speck of whatever it was. Gonna grab my handy dandy little palette, flip that way, so kind of eliminating any kind of light. And I'm just gonna put a dab of each of the polishes we're using down on this, and that wipes away super easily. Hopefully I'm somewhat in frame. Had not been looking. And I always try to go for a little bit, because with gel, a little bit can go a long way. But also you can always add more, but there's really no good way to put gel back in a bottle. So I think that's a pretty little color palette. I think that could add some nice pretty stuff. What else? Don't think tan, don't think brown. That's a really pretty color, but I don't think so. And I don't think mysterious. Oh, my toes burn. Okay, so I'm gonna do 3 different little types of things here. Hopefully it won't take too terribly long, because we already are 11 minutes in. But you know what? That is the process, and that is a-okay. So these are our 3 colors. Again, this is Hello Turquoise, this is Paws Up, and this is Glam Element. So I'm really anxious to dive in to Hello Turquoise. And I'm gonna go into, I think, Honeydew, and grab some of this gel polish and just kind of palette. And this is gonna be kind of like the little swoops that you saw on this nail. So there's no rhyme or reason to how I ever do them. It's just for fun. And I like a good decent amount of product on my brush. So I don't know, I'm gonna try my best. So I tend to rest my pinky on my pointer, and just I move the nail with this hand so the brush is staying steady. So I'm just gonna kind of pick up where I left off, like so. Okay, decent little line. Oops, sorry, I bumped the camera. And I'm gonna do a second swoop, kind of swoop. And if I want to add some, where is that? There it is. There's cat hair. Okay, got it. Just gonna add like a little bump right there, make it a little thicker. Gel is super easy to work with when doing designs, because it does not dry unless if you cure it. I've heard that if you get too much sunlight exposure, it can start curing itself. So I definitely recommend not getting too much sun exposure. So I am going to set that one under there, and then I'm going to grab Glam Element. And with Glam Element, I think I am going to do a French tip. So let's hope this goes well, because I can do it obviously when I'm not filming. So I'm gonna make just kind of a center line, and I like deep Frenchies personally. And then I'm going to do, actually, let's make this kind of a fun French tip. Again, I let my left hand turn the nail peg thing it's on to apply that gel while my hand's just holding that brush steady. So I'm gonna make that kind of a thicker line. Like that. And then I'm going to outline that. Like so. And I am going to leave that line there. Okay. This like outlined French tip is kind of all like the new rage, I guess. I don't know, we'll just play with it. Maybe what I'll do is I'll paint this whole like nail in, and I should really have a different brush, or I could actually use the whole Madam Glam brush out of the gel. And I probably will when I go back in for the second coat. But you can see we have a decent little French. Okay, so we'll set that in there. And then for this, I'm going to do, I think, flour. So I'm just going to take some acetone and pour it in this cap. I don't know if that was on film or not. And I'm just going to wipe that brush out in there. Whether that's the right thing, I don't know. That's just what I've been doing, and it's been fine. So I'm going to just take my little dotting tool and dip and see kind of how big that dot is. And just, this is going to be more of a subtle flower in this shade at least. Probably do 2 or 3 of this color. So we got just 3 little dot flowers on there. So I'm just gonna move that to the side, get that under that lamp, and cure those. I'm gonna wipe that dot tool off on my paper towel, and we're gonna let those set. So, you could, it's pretty easy, at least for me, doing nail art, and I really enjoy it. But it is time consuming. These are some of the other practice nails I did with that set as well. So it's just such a fun thing to do. I really enjoy it wholeheartedly. So yeah, if you guys want to see any specific kinds of nail art, let me know. I'm definitely working on checkerboards because that is not an easy task, for sure. Okay, so for this one, for sake of time, I'm going to take the Honeydew brush out of the actual bottle. Get a little more of that gel off, and I am going to just fill that color in the best I can without messing up my fine edges. I'm going to let that sit and kind of level out before I set it in, because gel is a self-leveling kind of polish. So I'm just going to set that to the side until it kind of levels out. You can hold that upside down, I've heard, to help it level. And yeah, it did, definitely. When you don't touch yourself with it. Okay, so let's do some more little flowers. Let's do some teal. And if you don't like how your design's going, you can also wipe it off with a lint-free wipe. I have done that plenty of times. And these flowers are a little bit bigger than I would usually do. But I'm trying to also leave some room for Glam Element, which is that pink. So I'm just gonna slide that guy out, that one, and let's add, that was Honeydew, let's add some Paws Up and lighten this up a little bit more, and then I'll go in and do some pink stripes. Okay, let's put our palette there. And again, I just kind of free fall. Just let it, oop, wrong color. I just kind of let it go how the brush wants it to go sometimes. Like, that's not as exciting as one of the curvy ones, but it adds nice design element, in my personal opinion. So the thing about this color, Paws Up, it does have black glitter in it, so your gel's gonna look like it has micro holes throughout it. So it's probably not the best option to do like nail art with if you want it to look like fully opaque. Is that the word? However, it is a beautiful color. Okay, so that added some pretty colors. And by no means, you guys, is my line work perfect. I've only been doing gels again for the last month, so I definitely need to brush up on my skills even more again. Okay, there we go. Looks a little bit better. I'm also a perfectionist, so that is also part of it. We're gonna cure that, and I am going again, taking that acetone, getting that clean, acetone, getting that ball end clean, and then our brush will be ready for another round of fun. Trying to decide what color I'm gonna use. Maybe we'll try that one. So again, it is kind of a lengthy process. I'm gonna probably post this video at full length. I'm gonna take a drink here. Post this video at full length, just for sake of genuinely knowing how long this process takes. However, once we get more into it, I might do some videos that are sped up on the curing part, and then, you know, actually doing a sole video on just a single form of nail art if it's requested. So yeah, I know a lot of my followers kind of came over when I was Color Street, and I still fully love Color Street, and I still have my collection and everything. I just love doing every kind of nail. So and I'm really into gels and doing gels, so that's kind of everything. But I'm gonna do an outline of this. So, and if I don't like it, I can wipe it and do it again. And you can lift up and start. That's my Chihuahua. And that is French Fry in here with me. Someone must be eating dinner, because that's about the only time the Chihuahua really barks, is when he is hungry. So I think that's a pretty decent line. I see where I can perfect it. A little bit right there. And This is kind of the easy part. Doing this outline. Hopefully, I'm not even in frame. I'm also still working on the frame, so bear with me, friends. So this is definitely the kind of that easier part. And I actually really love doing and making French tips. I think that is super cute. This reminds me kind of the like 90s, 80s, 90s. So I'm gonna set that there. I don't know if I will be adding more to that. But we will see. Okay, next let's go for some pink flowers. Again, taking that dotting tool, I'll do it with and I just kind of do that little tapping. I'm gonna put that under there so I don't bump it. And again, sometimes I won't do the dot if I want or feel like I'm not putting enough of the gel down. Do a little edge piece there. Do a little edge piece there. Do a tiny little flower there. Do a tiny little pink flower there. Do one up off the top. And I think that nail is good. So we got that. Where it filled itself in, don't worry about, because you are putting a dot in the center. Okay, so now we're going to do some pink stripies. Usually I would do like a silver or a gold or a black or a white, but I don't have any of those colors from Madam Glam. So I might just have to order some, buy some. And I'm just trying to follow in frame. Yep, okay. Follow the curve. And I'm actually going to make that curve a little bit thicker. And then I'm going to outline here. And by no means you have to do one steady swoop. You can do it choppy like I'm doing. You can do it however it works for you. There's, in my personal opinion, I am a DIYer. There's no wrong way as long as you're happy with the outcome. Now I'm sure it would be different if I had a client. Or anything of those sorts. Okay, so I'm going to actually go in on the other side as well. I'm going to make that side a little bit wider and then bring it in. You can see that went a little bit straight, but it is pretty. I like this color combo. You can see I covered up quite a bit of the paws up on that side, especially towards the top, but that's okay. It doesn't truthfully bother me any. It's really personal preference. So again, I don't have any idea how I'm gonna really film, so bear with me again. I do have that 35% off your entire order code, so that is in the description below, as well as that code is DOVE, DOVE 35. If you just want to try your hand, and if you're just trying your hand, just use the pay-as-you-go option. No shame in that game, for sure. But honestly, I'm a huge advocate for any kind of nail polish, whatever makes you feel good. I'm definitely right now in love completely with gels. But like I said, I use regular lacquers, I use Color Street, I use Clio, I use it all. I use Lillian Fox. But right now, like, just soaking up and loving Madam Glam so much. But other than that, you guys, I am super in love with how these nails are turning out for nail art. I think my next mani with Madam Glam is going to be, I really love this Hello Turquoise, or Hero Turquoise, I'm sorry. I was saying it wrong the entire time. It's just so pretty. Okay, so far, these are what our nails look like. Let's do this. And pull them up close to you. I mean, you could make this like a full set with 2 other accent nails, like an ombre and then something else, and then you'd have a fun little spring set. So I'm thinking, I'm gonna add something here. I'm gonna leave that, and I was thinking about a flower, but I think I'm gonna leave that. So the only other nail that I really need to finish up is just putting little center dots on the flowers. And to do that, because I have so much gel left, I am going to mix and match colors. So let's do hot pink for the honeydew color, and you're just going to pick that up on the end of your dot, and that's a lot bigger than I usually like for a flower, because I don't love having the big centers like that, but that is a-okay. All right, so now I'm going to wipe that round end off, and I'm going to grab honeydew and put that in the middle of these. Wait, I just screwed that up, you guys. I can't put turquoise in the center of turquoise. So I'm going to take a little bit of this paper towel and just wipe away like that. And I didn't mess up any of my design. So, again, I'm going to take Honeydew and go in the middle of my turquoise. Whoopsie daisy, one job, Noelle, one job. Kind of a subtle contrast on that. And then for the pink, I'm going to take the turquoise, which I think will pop actually really nice. Don't forget all about all those edge pieces. That we did. Okay. So our flower is done. And we are going to put this under to cure. Like so. It does fit on that. And to clean up our palette, you can just simply wipe. Wipe, wipe, wipe. I'm sure you can clean it up with acetone or, and then maybe rubbing alcohol. For me, it's not a big deal. And see, I used the wrong side. Should have used this side, which, again, doesn't really matter. Not a huge deal. So I'm going to cure those. And going to put this acetone away. And then I'm going to double cure that. And so, just want to go over again. We used Honeydew. We used Glam Element. We used Pause Up. And we used Hero Turquoise. So next we will be doing the No Wipe top coat, which I believe that takes 60 seconds. Sometimes I like to double cure my designs, which I did, and they are feeling mighty good. So I'm just going to take this clear and I am going to just do a smooth, thin layer of the top coat. Also, if there's any excess by all these extra swipes, I feel like it picks up anything that would be excessive. French fry. And then do the same on this nail. Like so. French fry, lay down. Okay, looks gorgeous. Set that there. And then on our little swirly nail, I know that has a lot of product on it. totally know that's like that. Again, trying to pick up that extra product. And then this does cure, again, for the 60 seconds. So, going to just pop these under there while we wait. So, I'm not sure what I want to do next for a video of nail art, so definitely let me know down in the comments below. It's so funny that my nails light up like that. Definitely let me know in the comments below. I kind of want to try the butterfly nail art. That's been kind of viral. I want to do some cat eye. Now, I don't have any Madam Glam cat eye, but I do have a couple other brands of cat eye. So I might do that. And we will see how that turns out, because I do love doing cat eye nails, especially with nail art over it. It just gives such a fun dimension over it. And I absolutely love it. So let's see. Those are definitely cured and looking beautiful. This is no wipe, so there is no tacky layer. So you guys, this is what we came up with. Beautiful and glossy. So we have some flowers, we have some swoops, and then we have the outlined French tip. And again, we used the colors Paws Up, which is this light base. We used the color Glam Element, which is the pink. We used Honeydew, which is the seafoam. And we used Hero Turquoise, which is that turquoise color. And then we used the No Wipe top coat. And this is what we came up with. I am absolutely in love with them. I kind of want to do them in my sizes and wear them myself, because I do love doing these mixy matchy sets. So I hope you did enjoy today's video, and again, let me know in the comments below what you want to see. I can do chrome nails as well, so let me know what you want to see nail art wise and or effects, and I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget, code DOVE35 with the link in the comments below for 35% off your entire order at madamglam.com. Have a great one, guys. Bye!